laughing. Stop it. Hi. Okay. All right, stop it. Hi. So she's taller than I am sitting down now. Obviously. Hi. Hi. What? What? Okay. 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 All right. Jesus, dog. All right. Hi. Oh my God, she's heavy. Wow. I mean, I almost couldn't get her up. I was like, shit. But I got her up. Anyway, how is everyone? Let me see. What? No, I don't want to leave site. Okay. I don't have anything up and running or anything started yet, really. Go to Kick. Go to YouTube. Oh, boy. How was everyone's day today? I had a good day. I have a better day if she a little bit faster, but okay. All right. Here we are. Now I'm at the stream. All right, who do we have here? And now I'm muted. Yay, okay. Hey, Reagan. Hey, Sue Elliott. Hi, Autistic Shell. Hi, Steffi. Hey, Claire. Hey, Megan. Hi, Lily. Hey, Elizabeth. Was it Misty, I think? Hi, Misty. Hey, Nurse Lenny. Hey, Green Worm. Ask Alice. Hey, Kira. Eliar. April. All right, I think I'm caught up there. Let me get over to Kick. I don't even know if I set this. I don't even know if I set this up yet. Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I set it up. And mute that. And who do we have over here? Oh, no one. Uh-huh. Well, we did. It looks like that maybe they left. Okay. Oh, God. These comments, these fucking people, I swear to God. All right. So, I wanted to go over part of Queen Bee's stream where Unirock came on, where it was like the longest game of like Mother May I that I think I've ever listened to. Uni just pretty much saying, well, we'll see if my mom lets me. We'll see if my mom lets me. I got to ask my mom first. You know, it's fucking, oh my God. And let me just say that it's 5:30 p.m. here. All day long he had to mow the lawn. But okay, I'm not going to bitch. Let me just say that if somebody wrote a letter to my mom today, okay, if she were alive and someone wrote her a letter, and in the letter, like the letter's purpose was to basically just show, look, you know, like I know where you are, like, or to tell me that I know where your mom is, and then just mention my name and shit, I wouldn't have to wait until I was going to like next see my mom or whatever. I don't care where she lived, you know, I would be there. I would be there to get that letter, to screenshot that letter, to whatever. I would take 1,000 pictures of that letter. That letter would then go out to anyone and everyone like that day. There would be no like hemming and hawing. There'd be no like, oh, well, I'll let my mom deal with it or whatever. There'd be no like, well, yeah, I guess I'll just talk to my lawyer first. No, fuck that. Fuck that shit. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. So I'm going to just come right out and say that I think Unirock is full of shit. Either that or he's just like a really shitty son, which, I mean, I guess either could be the case, but whatever. Sorry. Dog's making me itch now. She needs a bath. So let me pull up that stream. I swear, I haven't even done anything today. Like, I cleaned up a little bit. I didn't even do much cleaning, just like my area here. Like I cleaned up like twice, and then I did my nails. Like I did my nails, so like I put like the tips and everything on, and the gel. Oh my god, 2 lawnmowers. I bet Mike's dad is riding the riding lawnmower, and Mike is using the push mower. I bet. I can't make it long enough to shut that door. Damn it! All right, we'll just have to deal with it. Hey, are you working tonight? I meant to check on you yesterday. Wait a second. Not working. Home. Not working. Home all night. Streaming now. Okay. So, let me get over to YouTube. So for those of you who are unaware of what I'm talking about, Unirock is alleging that Jonathan Lee Rich, what's his name? Jonathan Lee Riches or something, whatever. I don't know, JLR. He's alleging that JLR wrote Uni's mom to, I don't know, like kind of say to her, like, do you know what your son is doing kind of shit, I guess. Fucking something like that. And that Uni's saying that he doesn't live near his mom, so he couldn't like really just go get the letter right away. Apparently his mom doesn't have a cell phone again, and maybe he's just like the world's shittiest son, I don't know, or she doesn't know how to screenshot stuff. I'm not sure. Or this letter must be written on some sort of material that just will not show on film, kind of like a vampire, maybe it was penned in vampire ink and it cannot be shown as a reflection. I'm not sure. It's possible. Whatever. But for some reason, Unirock just has not been able to get his hands on a screenshot or a scan of this letter or fax even. No one can even fax him the fucking letter. I mean, what's going on here, man? I don't know. Is there a hellmouth like near where he lives or whatever? Like, because then that might account for like vampire shit, but I don't know if there is. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, oh shit. I'm gonna shut that door. 1 second. It's gonna drive me nuts. Damn it. Where's that? What? Okay. Move it down. Okay. It's not that much quieter with the door locked, but it's a little bit better. Or with the door shut. A little bit better. Mildly better. Jonathan. I know it's Jonathan. I know his first name's Jonathan, and I think it's Lee. I'm not positive if his last name's Riches. I don't know. That's the only name that's coming to mind when I think of JLR. So, he's a YouTuber, I guess. But he's kind of done some fucked up shit. Like he's someone who takes trolling to like real life extremes. I guess you could say. I know he's done some time in prison or jail or something for his antics. I'm not sure what the specifics are on that. I never even heard of him until like maybe 2 months ago. So there's that. Yeah. How's the puppy? Yeah, no, she's so cute, isn't she? She's doing good. She's getting so big. Oh my God, so big. So big. Okay. So where is it? Live stream? So yes, he's alleging that JLR sent this letter to his mom. And he keeps calling it a dox too. It's not a fucking dox. It's not. Okay. I mean, we still argue about what constitutes a dox to certain degrees, because like we may argue or whatever if a name is doxing, or like if someone has ill intent when something slipped or whatever. You know what I mean? I get that. I understand those arguments, but you can't sit here and say that information that was not posted publicly is a dox. It wasn't even posted. Like it wasn't even, the only person who was made aware of Unirock's family's address was Unirock's family when they received the letter at said address. It's not a dox. It's not a fucking dox. Anyway, so I think it's this one. You know, I could be wrong. Wait, when did he come on the stream? Was it earlier? Yep, there he is. Okay. So I'm just going to play the part of Queen Bee stream where Unirock comes on and explains to her why he hasn't been able to get Queen Bee the copy of this letter, because the reason why Queen Bee's interested in it is because Unirock put a post up saying, hey, Queen Bee, so Jonathan Lee Riches sent me this threatening email to my mom's house and you were mentioned in it. And so she's like, okay, cool. Can I see it? He's like, nope. No, you can't. Unless my mommy says so. Let me just get to it. There we go. Okay. And oops, I got the speakers on. No, let me put that multi-output device. And then audio. Okay, yep, it works, I think. I don't know. Let me I'm gonna press play now. If you can't hear it or whatever, please let me know. Might be nice if I unmute it.
Discord, like I don't even know how to tag you. Like I'm trying, like other people are like trying to help me right now. So there's a function where I can reply in Discord, and then you can click the reply and it'll take you straight up, even if it's like 7 days ago. But anyway, yeah, why don't we
because I mean, 2 days ago, but see, this is the thing, baby. This is what I was saying. So it says, Queen Bee Esquire, just to inform you, JLR brought you up in the letter he sent to my mother, and he and Betty doxed them. The letter is pure harassment, so I wanted to inform you of this, and I'll explain live. If you want me to jump on your panel for a few or talk to you off air, let us know. I just kind of was like, damn. And then when I got the screenshot of it, you were already live. So I was like, well, what the hell? Like that, you know what I'm saying? You know, these motherfuckers are, you know, crazy as hell, and they're doing stupid shit to you, you know.
Yeah, so Queen Bee has kids, okay? So she's, of course, he words this he phrases this letter, the existence of this letter, in such an ominous way. Like he doesn't insinuate that it's something really bad, but he leaves it open to interpretation. So when you hear, especially as a mother or as a parent or whatever with kids, you hear something like that, your mind goes to like the worst case scenario, or what do I need to prepare for? You know what I mean? So, and I feel like he purposely left that open and vague like that. So she's kind of flipping out over this. And she's like, why is he telling me this over a fucking, you know, a public or message or tweet or poster? I don't even know where the fuck he put it. Was it Discord or something? Either way, why isn't he not in my DMs trying to get in touch with me privately and talk to me about this? Why is he not, you know, saying, hey, here you go, here you can see this? Why is he just putting this fucking post up saying, hey, you know, if you want, I'll jump on your panel and I'll tell you all about it there, or I guess I can come in your DMs, you know, or whatever, or, you know, you can just listen to my stream. And, you know, and naturally, understandably, she's like, what the fuck? Like, I have to come up on your panel. I have to visit your stream or whatever just to get this information. Fuck you. Why aren't you in my inbox right now? You know? So this is what he's explaining. You know, they've done all this stupid shit.
That?
I was like,
what? Did you read?
Your community tab. That's a post on your community tab.
Okay. You don't know. I'm going to it. Okay. So I wrote that days ago. So okay.
That was 2 days ago. So then I was like, what the hell? So I still didn't hear anything from you. And I'm like, what the hell? So I reached out to you on Twitter.
Okay. I wrote that a little bad. I was, you know, upset. My mother was really fucking upset. You could probably imagine, right? But I wrote.
No, we can't imagine. I mean, I think this is like the first time I've ever even heard Unirock talk about his mother.
Okay, so I like the original video is me getting off the phone with my mother, right? And then going into Discord, trying to tag you, trying to, you know, figure out what to do. and then going live a little while later. I don't want to say it was like 4 hours later. That's what I remember, but so anyway, yeah, no, I mean, I know I wrote that really bad. It was because I wasn't thinking. I was just pissed. I was just got off the phone. Me and my mom don't talk, too often. So,
well, I'm sure that was probably a shocker too, to get that kind of fucking news, and you're like, God damn, what the hell?
I bet they.
Yeah. So that's why, like, I wrote that really bad. I do that some.
I bet they probably, like, most of their conversation is now done through attorneys and family court. And all right, I'm gonna shut up. I'm being a petty bitch now. I know.
Sometimes, again, I try not to,
and then so I was like, what the hell, so I got that screenshot and I was like, well, fuck, he's live. I don't really want to go over there and ruin your live or take over your live or say anything like
you
that.
wouldn't have. I'd love to host you. I would have loved to host.
So, Missy brings up a very good point in chat. She says, EKC, I mentioned before, I wonder if it's a warning before a cease and desist. And JLR mentioned others he would add to a cease and desist. Yeah, I can see that. Who sent him the letter? Allegedly, JLR sent him the letter, Jonathan Lee Riches. See, here's what I think, though, happened, though. Because I listened to a part of Unistream, was it yesterday maybe, or a day ago or something? I can't remember. And was it Navy came up on panel? And I think it's the one where I think where Julie was there. And Julie Virgo. And so they were talking about this stream, or no, not this stream. They were talking about a Queen's, like, previous stream where Queen's being told about this letter, about this post and everything. So someone on panel with Queen Bee mentioned how Jonathan Lee Riches, how his handwriting is on file, because one of the reasons why he got in trouble with the law was something to do with letters, and he wrote all of his letters, apparently. It's like something he's known for. So Unirock had mentioned before that this letter that he received was handwritten. So someone up on Queen Bee's panel there said, all we have to do, we can grab a sample of his handwriting. It's on Google now, whatever, from his previous cases or whatever. If we can get this letter, we can just compare the handwriting. And someone, I don't know who it was, someone in chat was telling Unirock this, but he wanted to clarify something. He's like, what? He seemed very interested in that comment. He asked the person in chat if that's what they said that they were going to do. And Julie or Navy, I think might have been Julie, just came back and said, no, they just said that that's something that they could do or whatever. And he's like, oh, but he seemed like really fucking interested in that comment. So I'm wondering if he had every intention of sharing this until he heard, shit, he's got handwritten letters out there that can be compared to this thing that I fucking concocted, allegedly, maybe. I don't know, my opinion. And now he's like second guessing that. That's my opinion. I don't know.
Post you that stream, but I understand why you didn't, because I would have thought the same thing in your position.
Well,
but
yeah, and I was like, oh shit, he'll reach out, it's okay. So I mean, I checked my email and I get no emails, and I was like, fuck, somebody said you tagged me, so I was like, let me go look. Then I seen on your community tab, it tags me again, says you're in the Discord, I tagged you but you never responded, I'm still waiting for you, confused at why you said I didn't reach out. So then I went to go search for the tab and I can't find it either. So I was like, what the hell? So
Discord's really dumb. Like it honestly is just it's really complicated. I should have said complicated. It's hard to use.
Here I thought you already tagged me, and here I am thinking I'm fucking stupid and can't figure it out. I was like, I hate.
Yeah, okay. It is complicated. It absolutely is. For like Queen Bee, it would be complicated because she's not familiar with Discord. I would think, at least not anywhere near as familiar as Unirock is. But for Unirock, it's not fucking complicated. Like he can run circles around all of us probably on Discord, but he's going to sit here and act like, I don't know why I tagged you. I don't know why the tag didn't go through. I don't know. Something's really stupid and wrong with Discord. It's very complicated, like, fuck you.
Hate Discord anyways. No. I was like, I can't fucking figure
Trust
it out. I really don't know.
I only use it because you have to nowadays. Everyone and their mom uses it, like other big creators and stuff. So you eventually have to switch to it. But yeah, it's very hard. Even if you have your own.
Apparently only your mom doesn't use it, because if she did, then she could probably send you a fucking picture of this letter.
Server. Anyway, all I wanted you to know about this letter, and like I said, I wanted to talk to you about it behind the scenes, not because of the community response, but just because, I just didn't want to wait, because again, the first thing.
Can't you tell? There was Unirock wanting to talk to you about it in private behind the scenes by making a very public post about it on Discord and explaining pretty much what happened to everyone. I mean, he didn't, if he had said, I could possibly see if he had said, hey, Queen, I have something important to tell you. DM me or get in touch with me when you can. Okay. But no, he made a post saying exactly what it was. So yeah, he wanted that shit public.
Thing we've all done when they do this kind of stuff is inform everybody in a responsible way. I did talk to my family, my lawyer, and my money is a community response, but just because, I just didn't want to wait, because again, the first thing we've all done when they do this kind of stuff is inform everybody in a responsible way. I did talk to my family.
Who is we? Who is they? And what kind of stuff are we talking about? When has this shit happened before? Has someone written his mother before? I mean, have they? The first thing we've done is no, shut up. The first thing you've done is go and fucking stream about it and sadfish for it.
Family, my lawyer, and my mother before I did the stream, right? Now, the reason that I didn't, pursue you more, like behind the scenes beforehand, was because, and I explained this in the video. I don't like, I think there's some like other YouTube content creators that might have rushed to talk about this before actually watching my video, which I don't blame them. I've done that before too. But you're mentioned alongside of Molly and Betty. And
no, wait. How could other YouTube content creators rush to talk about this before watching your video if no one else knew about this and was talking about it? Like, where did they get the information from if they had not yet watched your video? Like, who else was putting shit out? It's strange.
And like a bunch of other creators. No, I'm not going to try to name them until I have the letter in my hands. And you guys are mentioned in the whole letter is basically like childish babble, but you guys are mentioned in a very like weird way, and I'm not quite sure yet. Like I said, when I did the stream, I hadn't seen the letter. It was read to me by my mother on the phone.
Wait, what?
And a couple days later, I go to my mom's and I actually read the letter, but still, I don't know. A couple days, I hadn't seen the letter, and I'm not quite sure.
Wait. Oh, come on. Damn it. There's no transcript yet. Damn it. Oh. Because I could swear that he said that he already talked to his lawyer.
Yet, like I said, when I did the stream, I hadn't seen the letter. It was read to me by my mother on the phone. And a couple days later, I go to my mom's and I actually read the letter. But still, I don't know. Like, I can't figure out why you guys were all mentioned. Not just when I say you guys, you were the only one.
Because I was going to say, I done took a picture of that fucker right there.
Yeah, and sent it over.
Well,
yeah, and also
I
put in the back chat just in case in the future this Queen Bee's email in the back. She responds to all.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say if you got my email, baby, I'll send it over. Put it in the back chat. Send it to your wife or send it. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to drop.
Yeah, I'll give it to her right now. But just so you know,
are you up here? Are you up here, honey? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I am. I'm confused though because yesterday I watched his live stream yesterday.
Because I didn't get a chance to. I'm sorry.
And he did say yesterday that he got the letter. So why did he just?
I
he
did.
doesn't have the letter yet?
No.
I gotta say, for fucking once, Nunya's not wrong.
I didn't say that I got the letter. I don't know if you need to go rewatch it.
Uni. I will go pull the timestamp right now.
Pull it. Pull the timestamp and listen to it. Yeah,
okay,
we'll listen
I'll
to the
be
whole
right
thing
back,
in context.
Queen, and I'll send
okay,
you
see you then. Okay, great. Let me talk to Queen for a second, and then we can handle that. No, I don't have the letter.
Let me finish spreading my bullshit first, and then we'll talk about my bullshit.
So I don't know if she's talking about like, maybe she saw a clip out of context, but I didn't say I had it. I'm not lying about the letter. I don't know if that's Nunya's point. Oh, he's lying about the letter. So I'm going to, go through everything he said about it and get him on it. But no, maybe I misspoke, but I didn't. Yeah. I don't believe I did. So anyway, hold on. I'm saving Queen's email first before I do anything else. Okay, hold up. I don't use email a lot though, just so you know. Now,
Why? Because he can't fucking save an email address on his computer while talking at the same time. I mean, like it took him longer to say, hold up, I need to save this, than it did for him to actually just save it. I mean, he could have just shut up and saved it, and no one would have even noticed the pause in his speaking, probably.
Oh,
I'll give you.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know what live stream she's talking about, but I'll pull it up if you guys if you need me to. I mean, or
Yeah,
whatever.
we can do that. We can do that. If you want to host me to sit here and talk about this,
He's like, yeah, we can do that. We can do that, bitch.
this whole thing, I can do that in a few hours. I can't do it right now. I've only got like another maybe 10.
Well, why don't you just wait a few hours to do it? You know, I can be here even when you do it then, you know, just don't do it now because I'm not ready to be fucking exposed right now.
10 minutes. Or I shouldn't even be on right now. I'm just
well, no, that's fine. We ain't even got to. I mean, it ain't even got to be a whole host thing. We can just chat about it here, and then that's
you're in the middle of you're in the middle of a live right now on Kick.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, let's.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say you ain't streaming us, are you? You're not doing a.
I think he is.
I'm on Kick, yeah, but I have a thing I need to talk to my audience about, and then I can come over here and
That's why I'm over here streaming
want,
our conversation without having told you first, because I have something I need to talk to my audience about. Time we be done. Right, sorry. Oh no, I won't be there. Wait a minute. You can have. Sorry, a friend of mine stopping over in a little bit. I'm like, she's like, "What time are you gonna be done streaming?" I'm like, I give her a roundabout time. You can come over while I'm streaming, though. You can just hop right on with me. Come on. You don't even need a camera if you don't want to use one.
Anyway, what I was saying about the email thing.
I was gonna say, hold on, because well, do you
want me to end it or something? Because you're streaming, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm on here.
I don't understand why this was such an issue to Queen Bee about the whole streaming thing. I don't get it because she was streaming too. However, that being said, I kind of love the fact that it was because Uni ended up shutting down his stream because I think he just sensed that she was not cool with it. Which, I mean, it is, I think, common courtesy to just say, hey, even if someone else is streaming to a different platform, to let them know that they are also being streamed to another platform, right?
I'm on my own fucking live stream. Yeah. Okay. What do you mean I'm streaming?
Okay.
Yeah. I'm running.
Okay. Yeah. But I don't know why. I just figured, well, I mean, I jumped over because I went live to talk to the peeps for a second, let them know what was going on. And that someone is telling me immediately, hey, Queen's asking about you or something. So I came over here really quick just to talk to you for a second, just to link with you. So, because I guess there's a misunderstanding about the letter or something. Like, I'm just trying to hook you guys up and plan to talk to you guys when we can.
Well, wait
okay,
a minute,
hold
wait a
up.
minute.
So the problem with the email.
What is he looking to hook them up with? With like a little bit of uni? I'm just over here, hooking you up with some uni. Like, what? What do you think you have to offer?
Yeah. Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I'm
in my Kick stream. I'll just restart it after this. Okay, I'm off the air. There we go. We're done. So
I'm just kind of confused. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, did you get a picture? Do you have the letter with you? Do you have it?
No. I explained this fully. So Friday, what's up?
Okay, you didn't. I thought you. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought you said you went over and I thought you said you went over and got the letter.
I read the letter. I read the letter. I went and read the
Right.
letter at my mother's. She's taken it to file a police report. She was supposed to do it yesterday. So I'm about to find out what's going on with that here in a minute. But when she's done, I'm taking it to my attorney.
Again, if it were me and my mother, I wouldn't have to wait to find out what happened, because I would have been there finding out as it happened. Okay. And it wouldn't have been like, oh, whenever you feel up to it, Mom. It would be like, no, I think we should go do this like now, you know?
And then I'll give it to the whole internet. That's what I said Friday. That's what everybody told me to do. So what's weird is I'm trying to go by.
I don't care about giving it to the whole internet. I was just kind of, concerned about, my.
Yeah, if you want it, if you need it for personal reasons or something, like I guess if you want to talk to me, like again.
Well, I mean, does it have my personal information in it or what? I mean,
no,
you read
no. It mentioned your channel name next to Betty Molly. Exactly what I said Friday. That's the only time you're mentioned next to. Like I was trying to explain that, but okay. Friday,
yeah,
my mom calls
I guess
me.
maybe I was confused because I mean, if there's any kind of like personal information or anything like that,
No,
I mean.
I believe.
Fuck, I got kids too. You know what I mean? I need to know if there's handwritten fucking letters and shit. I mean, I just don't want to.
Well, how do you think?
Sorry, 1 second. My daughter's calling me. Sorry about that.
I feel, I'm feeling the same way. I've never had to handle this before. This is the first time it's ever happened to me. In streaming, people don't do this stuff. It's weird, right?
That's weird as
but
fuck.
if she was just named without any personal information and stuff, right? Why did you find the need to tag her in public? Like, I got to talk to you behind the scenes. It's important.
That's what everybody told me to do. I don't know what you mean. Like, I'm going off of everyone's.
No, what? Okay, Unirock, the man who self-proclaims to have busted $300,000 in fraud raisers, the man who debunked fucking flat earthers and QAnon or whatever, I mean, he's the man that can do anything. He knows everything about the internet. He can show, and this part I do believe he could fucking run circles around all of us when it comes to streaming and all the shit he does. Okay, yeah. So he knows a thing or two about the fucking internet. He knows a thing or two about YouTube. He's been on these fucking streets for a long ass time. Like, he's an OG almost. Okay, so what the fuck does he mean when he says, "Well, that's what everyone told me to do"? Why'd you have to be told anything? Why were you asking? Why did you have to ask? And why the fuck were you listening to other people when this is something that you've dealt with probably 10,000 times in the entirety of your time on social media? I mean, that's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. That's what that is.
I'm asking you. You're going on suggestions.
That's why.
Okay. And as far as you
I didn't
mixing your words up, like was this mixing your words up kind of like when you said like Bullhorn Betty was that she caused a mistrial with an exclamation point? Yes, you did. In your thumbnail, you did.
Exactly.
Yes, you did.
I didn't say it. It was in a thumbnail again. And
you said it in a thumbnail, yeah. That's what I said.
No, that's
okay. When I make thumbnails and they have text in them, it's because I put the text in there. Therefore, you could say I said the text. I said the words. I said the words that are there. I didn't say it, but they came from me nonetheless.
That's what. Okay, it was in my thumbnail. Okay, and I went.
But are the words missing him or something? Is that why that's a problem? You're talking past me like I'm not even here. What? if your ears are there though still, right? I mean, they can still receive sound and interpret what those sounds are. So she may be trying to talk past you, but your ears are intercepting the sound. So what the fuck does that even mean?
When Nick let me know about that, I fixed it immediately, right? So yeah, we're talking about one thumbnail out of hundreds or something. Yes. So yeah, I think we all make mistakes.
You misspeak. You just misspeak a lot, kind of.
No, I really don't. Give me some more examples because we've got 2 so far.
But you just said you did a minute ago. You said I do that often.
No, you said I do it a lot.
No, you said it just a couple minutes ago before I came up here. You said
no.
I tend to do that often.
Okay, if you want to yell at me, you're welcome to come on the show and yell at me. Okay, well then let me finish with Queen really quick. So Friday we get the letter.
So Uni interprets interruption with facts of what things he said or done as yelling at him. Okay.
Right. So my mom calls, she tells me about it, and I go into Discord. I'm like, okay, what do? I didn't think that I needed to even do more than just.
You were just like, shit.
So he said his mom called, told him about this letter that she received from this crazy person on the internet over, Uni's antics. And the first thing he does is hop on Discord and ask them, what should I do? Fuck.
I got this fucking letter. What the fuck do you think I can do?
Okay, so when I'm in Discord, my judgment was, because now I'm just thinking about this all logically. Like, I have no clue how to handle this shit. So I'm like, okay. And by the way, I still only have about 10 minutes left. So I just have to hurry is all. So anyway, I can come back later as long as you want me. Now, okay, so I get the letter, and the reason that I didn't pursue you is because I didn't think it was necessary with you being named in this weird way where it's almost like he's naming creators that are involved in talking about him. He's got, because I think you've talked about him is why I assume that. So we've got Betty, we got Molly, we got you, and then we got me. I believe you named both of my channels, but again, I'd have to look at it again. And a bunch of other creators. So that's just a section of this 2.5 page or 2-page letter.
Katie would pull this shit too. Like she would claim that people were contacting her because of, she was talking about them or whatever. Dude, if you're someone who wants to be an influencer or a creator and you want to kind of get your name out there, you want to, get attention or whatever, you don't go giving attention to the people who are already talking about you. You go and you land in the DMs of people who aren't talking about you and scare the fuck out of them to get them to talk to you. So why the hell would anyone end up in anyone's DMs because, he must be sending this shit to me because I talk about him? Like, that would be dumb. You're already doing it for him. You're already talking about him. You're already giving him what he wants. No, he wouldn't be in somebody else's DM saying, why the fuck aren't you talking about me? Right? I mean, he should be anyways.
That he hand wrote, put into an envelope, and mailed to my mother's home address. Okay. And on the front of the letter, it has his town and everything, and his name is in the letter. He admits it's from him. So yes, the thing is, the reason I don't have it right now.
So the letter that he received, the writer of the letter says that the writer of that letter is JLR. So therefore, ergo, Unirock takes that as definitive proof that JLR did in fact write that letter, because no one else has the capability of saying that they are JLR or JLR writing a letter, but JLR writing a letter, right? No one else can tell that lie. That's like I don't know, the impossible lie. No one can tell it.
Is pretty obvious because number one, I don't live in my mom's basement. This is just a fucking meme or a joke or something that got turned into a
she kicked you out of the basement
meme or whatever. So I do see my mom sometimes, but it's typically I don't really have a lot of time to spend with her because of I could talk to you about that behind the scenes. So what I did is the next time I went over, I sat down with her and read through it and myself and told her I'd like to take it. And she said, okay, and I'm only going to say this here once. I'm not going to bring it up again or repeat it because I probably will kick myself for even saying it. After my brother takes her to file the police report, which again, I think happened yesterday. I think I'm going to be able.
Why is the brother taking the mother to file a police report? Why the fuck is it, I don't know, Unirock doing that? I mean, I don't know. And what does that matter? Okay, is this like special vampire ink it was wrote with? Like human eyes can lay upon this letter an untold amount of times, and it can be seen. However, the second you replicate that image or that letter, either in a screenshot, a scan, or hell, even like a film, like, kind of camera, then the lettering, the writing just disappears. Like it's invisible ink, and exposure to photography makes it go away. I mean, why couldn't someone take a screenshot and send it to Unirock before then? Why is it that, let me wait and see what the police say or whatever. Like, are the police going to say, no, dude, you fucked this up. We can't read this now. You shouldn't have taken a picture of it. Nope. Come back when you get another one. Like, oh my God. He's so
able to go get the letter this afternoon, this evening, whenever I can make it there, because it's a bit of a drive. I don't live next to her, and take it home.
Do you not drive? Do you not have a car? Can you not afford gas?
As long as she's cool with that. And because again, my thing is, you go and file your
mother, may I?
Police report, you have to have the letter for it, fine. And then I'm taking it to my lawyer, and probably will file a police report after I see my lawyer.
Probably. Wait, didn't he already say that he saw his lawyer?
This is all, I know, maybe it was dumb of me. You're probably, like, people out there are probably right. It's dumb to go live right away and tell people about the letter.
Wow.
But the reason I did it, and I swear I'll shut up, I know I ramble, is because I'm going off of I'm thinking.
Unirock, you should know. No one there is sitting on panel rolling their eyes at you rambling. I think they're partially kind of just in disbelief over this trail bullshit you're feeding them. But more importantly, I think that everyone on panel is just shutting the fuck up so you can just keep grabbing that rope and keep putting yourself up there for everyone to see how full of shit you are. They want you to do that. And they're letting you do that. And you are more than happy to do that for them. And you do a great job too.
In the basis of fairness, where we've reported this stuff before. Whenever Molly doxed, I call dono gals, people that wanted refunds, we talked about it right away. Whenever she doxed a YouTuber, we talked about it right away because it's in relation to the thing we're covering. And of course, I don't want to have different rules when it comes to me that doesn't put into some weird, danger of a police, whatever you have to do at the cops or the lawyer.
Yeah, I get it. But why didn't you just take a copy of, just in case you lose the letter? Why don't you just tell your mom, take a picture of the letter and just email it to her?
Yeah, I know. Like,
well, that
even if you don't share it with Queen, like, don't you yourself want a fucking copy of this letter? I mean, this person you deem is kind of crazy and not all together there just sent a letter to your mom, handwritten and addressed to her house as a means of just, I don't know, like, making you nervous. And you don't even think to document it for your own records. Wow. Do you not like your mom? I mean, was it all the family court? Is that why you just don't care? I mean, it seems like you don't care. It does seem like you don't care. I'll be honest.
That's fine. If I want a copy of it, I could probably have her do it right now. But again, I'm talking to my lawyer before. Like I said, Queen, if she tells me she's not going to share it till after I go to my lawyer, she can have a copy of it. I don't have an issue with that. I'm not against anything. I haven't. Look, I've been working. I've been taking care of the fam, and I've been trying to handle this letter thing at the same time. Okay,
I get it.
Oh my God, he's been trying to handle this letter thing at the same time. Oh my God. Well, no wonder why. I mean, that's so time consuming. I mean, the 0.02 seconds it takes to take a fucking screenshot. I mean, there goes half your week. Fuck.
Life is, complicated, but I mean, like, my mom gets letters. She lives in Florida. She takes a picture of it and she texts me, and she literally does it and takes about a minute.
Sure.
I mean,
but
your mom's
what we're told is, though, and I get your
and I'm guessing that you guys care enough about your mom to teach her how to do this, right? That's a problem.
Perspective, Tim, but we've got a huge amount of other people out there that think that, it'd be dumb for me to just put it out or share it until I've seen my attorney. If we change our mind, I'll go get it right now and I'll come show it to all of you before I go to my attorney.
Who's we? if we change our mind, who's we? Because I think we should start working on getting them to change their mind.
That's what everybody wants. Whatever you guys want, just tell me. As long as the audience is cool, I'll do it. So you just make up your mind.
I mean,
I'm doing it based on advice from the mods and the people.
But you do have copies of it, right? I mean, you didn't just you don't have a copy of it?
No, I just saw it one time since now. My mom has the letter.
Oh,
and
okay.
I trust my brother and my mother, they're not going to throw it away or
wait.
Whatever.
If he hasn't been out to see his mom yet because she, lives so far away, how the fuck did he see this letter? Did he I don't know, visualize it and then it came into fruition for a moment? How did he see this letter? If not through some sort of electronic means of instant information sending, In which case, why couldn't he save that image, the screen of this information?
I would suggest you make a copy of it and just basically.
That's what I'm going to do with my attorney. Sure. I would. I will. I haven't taken possession of it yet. I don't have it yet.
Okay. I'm just saying, because just in case the letter gets damaged.
It's good advice. Yeah, sure. In fact, I'll take it. I'll go.
Yes. His laying his eyes upon this letter is not possession or ownership. No.
Do it now, but I am worried.
You don't have to show it to anyone to make a copy.
I know. I don't want anyone pressuring me to show it without talking to me first, other than Queen, because she's mentioned. But see, now that opens the door for Betty and them too. I don't give a fuck about them though. They can fuck off. Because Queen's the only person.
So he wants what? People to ask his permission before they share this letter with anyone? Minus a Queen, Queen Bee, that is, anyways. Why? I mean, I get it. Your personal information may be on it. So, okay, fine. Then when you send the letter out to someone, then you redact that info, and then boom, that takes care of that problem. So what other problems are there? Because it sounds like there's problems, but he's not listing problems. So I don't know.
I'm just kind of like I said, and I don't want to try to make you feel uncomfortable or nothing, but
You're not.
I just would like to know, and
you don't have to show it to YouTube. You could just show it to Queen and just be like, here's Queen, here's the email.
Like I said, that's perfect. That's what I wanted to talk to Queen about.
I'm not going to be showing it to nobody. I don't give a fuck. That's not.
I'm looking at the chat. Thank you, Dash X. EKC, no, he said he was at his mom's and read the letter with her. It's odd he didn't screenshot it, though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But now he's saying how he hasn't laid eyes upon it yet. He hasn't seen the letter. He hasn't looked at the letter or whatever. Or no, he said that he's seen the letter, but he hasn't been in the same room as the letter, I guess. I don't know. Oh, wrong one. Damn it.
Let's go. I mean, if you use Discord sometimes, because it has a really good
I use Discord. I use it right now. I mean, I talked to Navy last night. I was like, hey,
when you done with the stream?
Well, I asked Navy last night. I said, can you help me find this? Can you help me find this tag? Because I can't find it. I don't know if maybe I'm just stupid or what, because I don't know what the fuck's going on. And, Navy said, I looked. But well, Navy had said himself, he said, I looked and I don't see any tag anywhere. And I'm like, well, what the hell?
I know the tag's there, but I'll go in and find it with you. I don't want to interrupt your stream, so I'm going to Mom's.
Well, yeah, because I just felt like I was stupid. And I didn't want to make you look stupid because I was like, you were tagging me.
Want to talk?
You're not interrupting it though, or whatever, Unirock. Because today they streamed for another 5 or 6 hours, talking all about how you're full of shit with this letter. So you could have totally interrupted them yesterday.
To my mom with me, because you seem like, why not? She's just
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to any of your family members.
I'm talking about Queen.
Oh.
I'm talking to Queen.
Okay, I was about to say.
I said yesterday, 10:25. I was like, hey man, I can't find the messages that Uni was tagging me in. I tried to reach out to him on Twitter, but I didn't hear from you or him. Can you help me with the tags? I can't find them.
I'm really bad with Twitter.
So he's like, I didn't know. This is on Discord where you said you would tag me or whatever. What? So I asked him to help me find it, and I was like, hey, can you help me find this? I
know.
So in the live stream chat here, someone says this letter is probably as real as A's message of proof from this weekend. Who's that? Who's A? But do you know what Kashmir is talking about? Wait, it's not about Kashmir. I don't know. How do you pronounce that then? I don't know. But if you know, let me know.
That's cool. That's cool.
He's like, my
you...
girlfriend and I are searching for the tag. I was like, well, can you screenshot it and shoot it over to me? Because I can't find it. And like,
I'll go find it right when we're done here. Because like I said, I have to go, but I have to be somewhere in like an hour, and I wanted to do a stream first and just handle things with my audience real quick, like 15-minute stream with them. But I can cancel that if I have to.
I'm telling you the truth. We can't find it, and him and his girlfriend both looked for it. So
I'll look for it myself. It's from days and days ago. So it'll like what Friday? When it's Wednesday, right? Tuesday. Okay, I'll find it. I just have to go back to that day.
It's on you. Yeah, as I say, because your community tab where it's at, honey. I don't know. It just says
that would be the time.
I
can find that time on the community tab and then go into Discord. It's just take time. So. Okay. So the other part is, I'm being serious. Would it make you feel better?
I only seen it on there. That's what I'm saying. Like you tagged me, and that's how I seen it because you know what I'm saying. Like
no, you're good.
That's it. You're good. Otherwise, I would have never known anything about it because I don't fuck.
Yeah. That's why I tagged you on community tab because I didn't think you used Discord because you didn't respond to the tag in Discord. So. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I used the tag and then said, hey, watch my stream so you get this info. Because, again, I don't know, like, if you're like me.
Yesterday, 1 day ago. So 1 day ago.
No, I tagged you again yesterday, but this was Friday was when all this happened. Right?
Well, your community tab says 1 day ago. And then
Friday. The shit happened on Friday, he said. Now, this stream here, where he's finally telling Queen Bee about this, was on May 2nd, which was Tuesday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday into Tuesday. So it took him nearly 5 days to touch base with Queen Bee and say, hey, listen, I had this letter, allegedly. And he couldn't do it.
The only other one on here is just the
Friday
live stream. Yeah.
No, but my point is like, what do people like the community want to be comfortable? Because like there are people out there like questioning whether I'm telling the truth about the letter or why I did certain things about the letter. So
I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think it's really
so it's not the first time the chat has asked this. I'll keep answering it though. So Mandy says, who is JLR anyways? Jonathan Lee Riches, I don't know, whatever. He's a content creator. I don't know if he has always been a YouTuber or something, or I don't know. Anyways, he's had a little bit of legal problems through the years, largely to do with his channel and how he conducts business. It's really all I can say about him. I don't really know much about it. I know like the types of crimes or whatever he was accused or he was convicted of, but I don't really know much about anything else. So I don't know. And again, I'm pressing play on the wrong one.
The community's thing, it's Queen because
that's what I thought.
Mentioned. So maybe that's why she wants the email and she wants it now. Like she doesn't. You don't have to share the letter as long as Queen gets the letter. That's what's important because, or at least like know what you say.
Like I said, I'll go take a picture of it.
And I don't know what you mean by weird. What does weird mean to you? Oh, okay.
Okay, so JLR starts off basically mentioning the channels or what happened or something, right? Then he goes, because I read this through already on Rock a Lot, but I'm going off my memory. So like I said, I'm going off my memory here, so don't go picking apart my words or something. Like I'm probably going to get some stuff wrong.
Don't call me on my once and it was read to me bullshit.
Now the letter goes in, like I said, mentions the channels, mentions some stuff about like how I'm wrong that he hates women or that he like there's a few things I mentioned in my stream about JLR and how I took it was he was trying to center in on things that.
Oh, sorry. I made my way over to Kick again. Okay, there's two people there. Autistic Shell maybe is one of them. And Oscar, maybe? Or no, Gigster Pom Pom 79. At least that's who I hope it is. Yeah, that's who I hope it is. Oh, wait, Fallen Sky 44. You seem like a legit person. Hi. I don't have your child support, so go away. Okay.
So if he could say, I can't say that I didn't go to Sandy Hook and stalk the parents, follow the parents, do this to the parents. But I can say that I don't hate women, and I can bring this up as, and I think he meant to write defamation, but he wrote it. What word did he use, Rachel? What word did I say he used? Because it wasn't defamation. It was like rudeness or something like that or whatever. He was like, yeah, it was like, your son's being rude by saying I hate women when it's not true. I love women. And then he goes, it's like I said, it's 2 pages of like complete and utter psychopath nonsense, in my opinion.
All right. I got to say, I don't know much about JLR, but the little bit I have heard, I don't see him being moved to write this letter simply because he's worried about what Unirock is saying about him online regarding his sexuality or whatever. Like, that just seems like something that I think JLR would find petty and a waste of time, maybe. I could be wrong. I could very easily be wrong, but whatever. But I know I'm not wrong about Uni being a waste of time.
Let me add that in because, JLR's trying to imply that he's, being, defamed or something when he's not. And then the second part is where he mentions, so my channel and Queen's name comes up alongside, like I said, Betty, the other people. And it's more of like just a brief mentioning. Like, I don't even know what his intent was. Even reading it myself, I couldn't figure out what his intent was.
Yeah, I'm going to blow my nose. So that's why I'll be right back. But I'm going to let this play too.
I don't know if he was trying to be legally meticulous and name where these initial things came from. And then at the end of the letter, it's some babble about I don't even want to try to remember it because I was so thrown off by the first couple parts. I didn't really even focus by the end, honestly, but it's something weird fucking babble basically. So, but the threatening part of the letter, of course, it is extremely threatening. The letter itself, I made sure to, and yeah, I probably wrote it bad on my community tab because I felt that way when I wrote it. I felt like I was extremely threatened. My mother felt so threatened. And I've already kind of implied this on my channel, so I'll just go ahead and say it here though. But she actually loaded up one of her, guns for protection and made sure that she has access to it. She's this freaked out. And of course we're like, no, calm down. Nothing's going.
As opposed to all the guns she has not for protection. Does she hunt turkey or something?
Well, I know nothing's going to happen. So anyway, though, where we're at with it is she is supposed to be done with the police report Monday and then Tuesday. And if she's not today, I'm just going to take the letter. And like I said, I got to go there today. I told her Wednesday I'm coming. What is it? Tuesday. I told her Tuesday I'm coming because yesterday she pissed me off when she said she hadn't got anything done. So, like I said, I'm going to go grab the letter if she hasn't.
Him clearly getting the days wrong totally gives me a ton of confidence in the validity of his story.
Done anything with it yet. And Queen, I can get to do a call with Queen, and if she wants, we can sit and I'll live stream the letter to Queen so she can record and take pictures and get just a full real fucking video.
So you can do a live stream with Queen so she can record and get pictures of the letter as you stream it to her, but you can't fucking take a screenshot and send it to her. And you could have done that all during the previous 4 days of the stream. What are you doing? I'm pretty sure Unirock can lie better than this. I'm pretty sure I've heard him lie better than this. What the fuck is this?
Video of the front, the back, and the other pages or whatever she wants. Now that's as long as she removes the addresses and names of my family members from it, which I'm sure she will. So anyway, that's the main issue with it. It contains no one else's personal
information. I don't have any intentions on showing it. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, I kind of feel like it's shit as hell that, you know what I'm saying, that it went down the way it did. Because I had a lot of respect for you and shit. And I was like, this is kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I would be like, hey, man, and I know, like I said, I just kind of do unto others as you would have them do to you, and I'm like, you reach out to him, like, hey,
I apologize, Queen.
Letter, You know, I want you to look at it. I need you to, you know, let's check this out because I want to make sure you and your family's all right. You know, I got respect for you, your wife, your kids. You know, I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Because these motherfuckers, you know, we ain't dealing with a full fucking deck here. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if anyone told you this, but
problem.
the letters.
All right, yo, if I were Unirage, I'd want to kick the shit out of Queen Bee right there for calling me his wife. Because, like, fuck it, I feel like just they're not there yet. Like, she can still, you know, plausibly just fucking run. Don't talk like she can't. I don't know.
Yeah, the letter's addressed to my mother. It's not addressed to me. It mentions me as like, yeah. That's why I didn't. I thought that I would be.
Okay, so then if he were to take it, it would be what, like a federal offense because he's fucking with someone's mail? Is that it?
Be able to just grab the letter, but no, like she does have to go file what she has to do what she wants to do with the letter before I can do what I want to do, essentially, because she was the one that got it. That's what she wants, a restraining order. She wants the police report. My brother is adamant about this. And again, I never mention my brother because he doesn't want to be mentioned on my channel. This is an extenuating circumstance. I'm just making that known. So I'm going to ask other creators not to bring him up or mention him or make him part of this, please. He's only handling this as a legal/family representative to my mother. And I'm only saying this to Queen. Of course.
Is Unirock's brother a fucking lawyer or something? Whoa, what's this? What's going on? Oh, Jesus. Tammy Lou, I don't know if you're talking to me or if you're talking to Uni, but what the fuck, you allow perps in your chat to harass your chat, or what the fuck? Obviously, no, we don't allow that because one of the mods here got rid of the message. So, yeah. My mods are pretty fucking awesome. They do a great job. And if you do have any issue or problem in the future, I hope you know that you can just come and talk to me, because chances are someone here may not have caught something or seen something, and that's going to be far more likely to be the case than we just don't give a fuck about you. So, you know, just saying. Yeah, I think when someone says that that was harmless or whatever, I think that what that means is there was no imminent harm coming. There's no threat. You know, they weren't in harm's way or whatever. You know, sure, it may not be harmless to some people because of where their headspace may be at. Absolutely. But overall, no one is being put at risk here, you know, their safety or whatever, when stupid fucking comments like that. That's all. I just think that that's clear. I just want to clarify that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Kathy Ann, I read that word and I was like, what the fuck is that? What's going on now? Okay. I don't have my glasses on, so I apologize. I'm seeing words that aren't there. Now, I'm kind of curious, though. Like, I want to see what else here real quick. I'm going to get going again. Okay, so, that's weird. I'm going to search real quick. Reload. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of wondering why Tammy here just came in to make that one comment, it seems. I mean, I hope that's not the case. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope I owe you an apology for what I'm about to say. And I hope that you do stay and you enjoy the channel, okay? But it just seems weird that you came in and you made that one comment, but that's it. I don't know. And you made the comment like after the mod had already removed message and shit. So I don't know. But I hope I'm wrong, and I hope I owe you an apology. Oh, here we go. Oh, your description. I like your description though on your channel. Since I have no channel and you are here reading my bio, I can only assume you're creeping because I've said something snarky or flat out rude, to which my response is for you to go fuck yourself and fuck your feelings. Now that said, have a nice day. Actually, I really do kind of like that description. I do. Okay.
Course, because we didn't get to talk behind the scenes, and
not really saying it
like
over
here. So
to Queen, you're saying it to about like, you know,
yeah, I know. I'm okay. I get it. That's why I also wanted to talk to Queen before we went live. That's why I waited. Like I know I could have jumped on your panel a day or two ago. I was gonna say, man,
should I have been down to talk to you privately? It was you had already went live and then posted that fucking community tab. Now, like I said, I would never.
No, yeah. Well,
Andy says, don't even worry about it, EKC. He was just being silly. It wasn't even that serious. He just asked if I had boobs. Technically, doesn't every human have boobs? This seems like really a dumb question for them to ask. But awesome.
Okay, here's my thing. Maybe I'm disconnected there because I made sure to be very specific with what I said on the community tab and on my video, like to give the information that I could give at that point. And I like everyone in the chat, everybody out there seemed to understand that, you know, that's why I wasn't being more detailed with certain parts of the issue. But then we had people going live and sitting there like asking why, even though I explained why, that it wasn't my decision. It's not me being a dick or trying to rob the community or content or something. I'm doing the opposite, where I could have grabbed the entire letter, come here and made this big to do with it, made fun of him, you know, done an hour-long, couple hours of a stream, made fun of.
He's doing the exact opposite. He's not robbing the community of content or whatever. He's creating content for the community. You just have to have a little bit of patience before he gets it to you. Because, you know, lawyers first.
His ass and dunked on him, which, by the way, I'm probably going to do, guys. I probably could have used it for content when it happened. I couldn't because my mother wouldn't release the letter to me under my brother's and under her familial and legal counsel. That's how I'm supposed to say it. Couldn't release the letter to me until she has done what she's supposed to do or could. Fucking
awesome. I was just fixing my eyeliner. So wouldn't you know it? I fucking bright all over my nose with it. I'm such an idiot.
You know, needs to do with it. So essentially,
Uni, are they well versed enough to actually file the police report? I mean, like to tell them about who this person is?
Yeah. No. I mean, I had a long talk with her about who he is, and then my brother too. Okay, my family too, and that's why.
But during this long talk, like all of our cell phones quit taking pictures, so we couldn't get a screenshot of it.
At first, I know it's crazy, but it took me being counseled by family and by friends. When I say friends, I mean moderators, Discord, internet peeps, that even the audience that people that wrote in after.
Nobody thought you meant real life friends. Come on now.
After I did the video, like, yo, you do need to take this seriously. Like, I know you don't want to because you don't want, like, I don't want to imagine this is anything more than a beef with JLR trying to be intimidating. Though I have been my mind has been changed in the last couple of days that, you know, this is one of those things that you can't just, because he has in the past gone really far, JLR has, it's not one of those things you can just let go. So now I'm just an idiot. Like, I'm just this dumb dude trying to just do YouTube and chill and be me. And so my thing is like, oh, come on, dude. Like, this idiot JLR putting on these, what seem to be like, idiot performance pieces that disrespect school shooters and mass murderers. Like,
okay, so because he's just some idiot YouTuber who makes over dramatic content that purposely like pokes the bear in everyone, you think he's some massive idiot. Okay, so what classification does that land, like myself, Tina, and Steve, if because you thought that we were capable of making like CP allegedly and of hacking or whatever and of evading the FBI for fucking months about this. So I mean, if you are realizing that this idiot JLR might be some fucking really smart, you know, criminal person, then holy shit, oh my God, we gotta be like the best fucking criminals in the world, right? You don't make sense.
Yeah, he's not going to go and do anything real. So that's my side. That's my mindset. And other people different opinions, and I'm trying to respect that. But again, that's why I didn't like, if I would have had the mindset when this first happened, like, can't say a word about it on YouTube, need to talk to Queen, need to do this and that, I probably would have not, I probably would have waited until I talked to Queen. Now,
so you mean to tell me that if you had the forward knowledge of, I better not talk about this publicly. I better talk to Queen privately first, because if I don't, then she'll get mad. Like, if you could see the future, then you would have handled things differently. That's what it sounds like you're saying. To which I say, duh. Like, do people really need to explain that to one another?
Again, I don't.
If I could see the future, I would pick the day's lotto numbers. I mean, who the fuck wouldn't do shit differently? Come on.
I don't want to lie to you guys, because again, like, Queen's mentioned, not as a person. She's not mentioned. Well, I guess you could say she is. You could argue she is. She's mentioned next to the brands of these other people. So if it would have been Queen mentioned outside of that context, sure, I would have made a different decision. Because, like, here's how I see it.
Others?
Because I
Mm-hmm.
Who? Yep. You talking about Betty and them? Molly and Betty?
What other creators besides me were mentioned? No,
the only creator other than JLR's little, like, shit squad and a few people that I didn't really even, that I still, even reading it, didn't even really recognize who they were. But I think they seemed true crimey. But the reason I didn't yet is mostly because they can fuck off. Like, you know, they're doxers and shitheads. So the only name I.
Yeah, they're not part of the narrative. You know, Queen is. They're not someone I already got kind of like my hook synced into where I can pull this bullshit with. Queen is. So fucking fuck off with that.
So there were some that you didn't recognize, but okay, Betty and Molly. Obviously, Molly's gone, but
yeah,
Betty can fuck off. She's JLR's buddy, but the other one she didn't recognize.
Yeah, no, I don't even know if they're, like, I don't even want to be specific to say they were creators. I mean, I'm sure that there's a couple of them that were, but it seemed like channel names.
Well, how many were there?
Know, I don't.
How many?
Maybe I should have. You could make a point to that, sure, but I was kind of panicky and more concerned with, like, again, look at the amount of criticism that's come out of this whole situation. I really didn't think it'd be like that, because again, we're talking about me and my mom being, like, doxxed like hell, and you typically don't see people.
See, and here's the thing. I don't blame Uni for thinking that he would get away with this with, very little pushback or resistance or questioning, because of how easily and effortlessly and quickly and thoroughly Uni and Nonsense were able to sell this whole Letitia is a scam artist and this is all a big fraud raiser and everything to everyone else in this community. And they bought it without question. And they ran with it, some of them. And they contributed, a lot of them. Okay. So I understand why Uni thought he was just going to get away with that again. But that's not how shit happened. This time, the true crime community here actually did what the true crime community normally fucking does. And that's question shit.
People that are doxxed like hell. So
I haven't even seen your mom at all. I haven't seen anything about your mom. I haven't seen anything about you. I haven't seen anything about your kids. Nothing.
Oh,
no, people just thought it was weird that you didn't. That you tagged her in public and you didn't contact her. People just
I haven't seen anything about my kids. I haven't seen anything about my kids. I didn't. No, I said my mom got doxxed. She got doxxed with the letter. Like, the letter is her being doxxed. Yeah. He had to dox her address, dox all the information he could about her in order to mail her and threaten her.
So what is it he's claiming that dox means? What? Just to obtain information? That alone is doxing? Or to let the person know that you have their information without letting anyone else know? Like, that's doxing now too? I mean, the second one may be a bit like ominous or, threatening or just, I don't know, aggressive even, but it's not doxing. What the fuck is he calling doxing here?
The way he did. Yeah. Like, we're both doxxed by JLR is what I'm saying. And like, the community typically will look at when that happens. They're not so nitpicky about the, every little detail of the person who's, being threatened and gone.
Yeah. Dudes, I was fucking doxxed. My mother was fucking doxxed. How dare you question me and want me to verify that this happened?
at, like, you know what I'm saying? So now if I would have thought that it would happen, yeah, I probably would have done things completely differently. But then at this time, I'm not even looking at the community like they're, you know,
not
whatever they have been in the last few days.
Oh my God, I didn't even notice the chat before. All these, nobody doxed you. How is that a dox? Dox. Oh, he was correcting. They were correcting themselves. Dox is when it's out public, right? Not a dox. Nope. That ain't doxing. Sending a letter is not doxing. I like this chat.
I don't even know how to describe what's been going on the last few days. I don't want to talk about it right now. Of course, we can later if you want, because I'm running out of time. But whatever, you know. Is there anything else you want to ask me though? Because I do have to go. I promise you, I'll come back as quickly as you want me. Just tell me when to come back. But I need to jump. So.
Well, I mean, like I said, I mean.
Sorry. Like half hour or so. Can I what? Okay.
I mean, like I said, I wouldn't have reached out to you had I not known what was going on, you know, had I not seen the community tab.
I'm happy you did. Yeah. You know, that's why I did it. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and here that's
the
said yes. To be fair, QB didn't let me know when a lady reached out to her when she was being harassed. They thought she was me. I should have been reached out to as well.
And I don't blame Queen for that.
If that creator is being harassed, then she should reach out to you herself. That's not for me to get in the middle of, because I don't know that lady and I don't know if she's fucking with me or if she's being for real. Now, I would hope she was being for real. I even talked to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I gave her several opportunities, but that would be her place to reach out to get a hold of you. I didn't make community fucking tabs and call you out and say, hey, and do a live stream. Chronicles of the Shady, a lady on Twitter reaches out to QB to say Chronicles of the Shady. People, you know, Betty thinks she's Chronicles of the Shady and called her husband. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to use you.
No, yeah, I don't blame you. I don't think you should have.
Content. I don't think that's okay. I'm not going to put that in a, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to be fair, I think we need to, you know, put that out there that, you know, had you not made these community tabs, I wouldn't have even known anything about this letter until you were ready to produce this letter or you were ready to say something. You know what I'm saying? I
am ready. I'm ready to produce it. I just can't at this point. Like, I'll produce it as soon as I can. And I was really clear about that. But the community tab,
I'll share it with you as soon as my mommy says I can.
post was me trying to let you know, like, to say, hey, watch my video. I wasn't being, I don't know if maybe you thought I was being nasty to you or something. I definitely was not. Like, if you listen to how okay, good. I just don't
JLR's nasty. He's nasty as hell.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I fucked up my nail. See, I have to disagree. I think Uni is absolutely being nasty to Queen, to pretty much everyone that he's talking to up in this panel, because he's lying right to their fucking face. And he's trying to sell this bullshit story as a means to push content and garner views. They're questioning him about this because they have doubts naturally. And he's like, no, just trust me. I'll get it to you. I mean, I don't know. I would take that as a huge fucking slap in the face. That's just me, though.
Stocks to fucking all hell and back by him and Betty both.
And that's what I'm concerned about. So people out there that really want to shit on me or something for how I handled this, I really am not going to.
No, I'm not trying to shit on you about handling this.
No, not you. I don't think you are. But there are some channels out there doing that. I've seen clips. So I'm not trying to throw shade on your channel again. I wanted to talk to you behind the scenes, but I guess I just did. But anyway.
I don't think you're nasty. I just think you're click.
This isn't behind the scenes. What the fuck's he talking about? This is up on stream. In fact, it was on 2 streams until she expressed, I don't know, discontent over his streaming.
Beatty on purpose.
Well, okay. Maybe you have a different kind of like definition of clickbait, but I think if what you're saying is true, then it's not really clickbait. Clickbait would be if it's not delivered.
What? I think if what you're saying is true, then okay, I get it. All right. The way it's, I don't know. I wish people, especially people who talk in circles like Uni, I wish that they were more clear and concise about who it is they're referencing when they're talking about someone in the third person and in the second person for that matter. Because I just heard that and I took that as, if what you're saying is true, meaning if what you're saying when you put something on a headline is true, well, then it's not clickbait. And I'm like, that doesn't make, what? But then I think what he was saying, no way. No, that is what he's saying. But, or was he saying to her, I think if what you're saying, her, about the clickbaity stuff, I think if what you're saying is true, then it's not clickbait. I see, this is what I mean. Just be more concise, like complete sentences. Like, try not to use pronouns so much if you can. Just, I don't know.
So if I was to say something's happening and it doesn't happen,
nothing,
I'm not describing it.
But there was no, okay, so the original community tab post was like, Queen Bee, you added her, and you're like, you were mentioned in this letter sent to my mom. Yeah. And it was very public. You didn't reach out to her behind the scenes, and there was no threats to her in the letter, so it was essentially like kind of clickbaity.
That's not that. It wasn't. I said she was mentioned in the letter,
and the thumbnail was definitely clickbaity.
And if I would have gotten a letter about somebody, I definitely would have went to them.
I believe that.
Like I said, all I can do.
If my mother or my family would have got, if my family would have gotten a letter, this is the thing. If the shoe was on the other foot, and my family were to get a letter, and they were to say,
oh my God, the fucking chat over here, nonsense. To be fair, he isn't listening and hearing with an open mind, sadly, as this is a pattern of repeated behavior. Fucking go home. Jesus Christ.
Blah, blah, 2-page letter, and then all of a sudden it says Unirock, Navy, Tex, YouTube, Cappy, Nappy, B Tim, Chronicles of the Shady, Heels in the Air, Down the Rabbit Hole, and
wouldn't you do it with a video though?
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I would have came to you guys and I would have said, hey, I got this letter, my family member got this letter. Your names were mentioned in it. I'm gonna take a quick pic, and I'm gonna send you a picture or an email of it. And we're gonna make a police report. What you choose to do with it is what you choose to do with it. But we're gonna make a police report and take care of it on our end. And it doesn't have any personal information or your children's information, so you don't have to worry about that. And that's the first things first. Is I'm worried because people do have kids, just like you got kids. But I mean, you got things to worry about. You know what I'm saying? It's for me to get a screenshot of it, and I didn't know nothing about nothing, so it just dropped in my inbox. Here's a screenshot.
You're saying I should have waited, is what you're saying.
You were live about it. Video. Well, yeah, because I mean, you were live about it already, so it was like, hey, I'm live. I
instantly went live.
You were live, and like, hey, if you want to talk behind the scenes, we can, but you were already live about it. So how would I talk?
I'm not live. I was just live telling people what happened. I wasn't live showing the letter. I didn't have it yet. I wasn't live to give the contents of it, just to make sure to give the information like to people that are mentioned that need.
Yeah, I just got that screenshot, honey. I didn't know it was your community tab and you were live. That's all. It's just a screenshot from your community tab. You know what I mean? I didn't know anything about any of it.
And listen,
what's this? What is Samson saying? I guess they're talking to someone named Little, but okay, whatever. Little, my comments are being kept in a room in his Discord right now, currently called the nonsense room, so he'll see what I'm saying. I believe that. I totally believe that. Yep. That's funny.
I did tag you in Discord. Like I said, I'll pull it up in a minute. Like when I have time here, when I'll give it to you. But okay, my thumbnail is JLR doxes and mails my mother, which is a direct, and like every part of that is true. So then it's got JLR. I've taken the liquefy tool and just kind of moved his face around, but I do that with everybody. And it says little speech bubble. I do that with all my thumbnails. I think it's cute. Anyway, Mom, Uni Jason said lies about me. Stop him. Tell him to stop. Now that right there, the thing JLR is saying is my take of what's been read to me by the letter. So I don't think it's clickbaity at all. That's just my opinion, though. I respect you have that opinion. I'll think about that. I'll consider it, but I just don't agree. Okay, it's been a minute. Do you want me to come in later, Queen? What do you want me to do? Do you want to
that's
talk
cool,
to me after your stream and then you come on? So
yeah, that's fine. That's
okay.
Cool. whatever whatever works, man.
Yeah, and then so like I said, all you got to do is tell me whenever you're going to be done streaming, and I'll hopefully be able to get you on Discord, and then give you. Me and you can go into a private room, and I can live stream with the letter or whatever, and we can do that and get that out of the way, and then I can come here and talk to you as much as you want, either tonight, tomorrow.
Well, I say you ain't. I mean, what do you mean by live stream? What are you talking about? What do you mean by live stream?
Nonsense. Little Boston, yeah, there's a whole lot of ridiculousness happening and deflection, but I'm cool with it. Of course you're cool with it. Here's one fucking doing it all.
Well, what I mean is when we go into I mean me and you. So when we go into a private room on Discord, it'll let you start it'll let my phone.
Well, you ain't got to do all that, honey. I'm not texting.
That's me.
Just snap a picture of it and shoot it over an email or something. You know what I'm saying? Or inbox. You got the inbox, or give it to Navy, and Navy, I'm in the inbox message with him. You know what I mean? Just give it to him and have him send it over or something. You know what I'm saying? Just snap a picture of it. It's not that big of a thing. You know what I mean? We ain't got
down the rabbit hole news. Do we have a letter or not? I'm gonna say we have a letter about as likely as we had an investigation in September.
Live stream and all that bullshit.
No, but that's the thing. When I go into Discord, and I can just hit a button on my phone and it'll turn my camera on. That's all I was saying. It just lives in the room. That's what I meant. No live.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe I said that wrong. Discord calls it live streaming.
I have a Discord, but I just don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I don't think like that. That's a big issue. A lot of people are trying to judge.
Sorry, I just came back over to chat here. Autistic Shell member for 18 months. Yay! Skylar is licking my computer screen and keyboard. Okay. You're supposed to use that special spray though to clean the screen, right? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that this is very protective of the screen. Just keep that in mind. Oh God, that's some funny shit. Where am I? Where is it? Okay, there. Is this payback because he responds to your mom so much, so people have taken it literally? Oh, it's fucking funny. Yay, Sue Elliott, member for 24 months. Yay, happy 2 years. Happy 2 years. Yay. Thank you so much for your 2 years. Thank you. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for everything you do for the channel. Thank you for everything all you mods do for the channel, the chat, everything. Thank you. She did say that, didn't she, Dash X? Rabbit had said, or Dash says, regarding Rabbit, I had to double take with Rabbit saying everyone who accused Letitia of fraud and scamming, that Letitia would have a good case against them. See, she didn't directly say, I think Letitia is a scammer, unlike, everyone else did over there. No, she just supported their narrative, propped him up on a fucking soapbox, and helped push it and agree with it. That's all she did. She's so fucking unbiased like that. Hey, Claire, member for 27 months. Thank you. He's spinning busted in falsehoods. Yes, he is. Yes, but he still doesn't. I don't think he realizes it. He can spin around like crazy in every falsehood he's ever told, and he'll just fucking hop off like he just got done riding the fucking merry-go-round or some shit, Like it was just another day at the fucking park or something. I don't know. It's quite annoying.
Based on how they're perceiving this, I think, without necessarily, I guess, thinking about, and maybe that's my fault. It probably is. Maybe that's why people are saying next time don't, go straight to stream. Then again, though, if that's the case, I have to consider whether I do that for when Betty does it or JLR does it to anyone else. I just don't want to be hypocritical. If something happens to me that I've been reporting is happening to everyone else, my first thought, and it's probably a selfish thought.
You don't want to continue being hypocritical? You want to stop being, because you already failed at avoiding that, massively.
I want to be fair, even to these people that to everybody, you know, like it's not fair
Well,
for
yeah,
us to
for
rush
sure.
and report a doxing to other people, but not report doxings when I'm the one being doxed is how I took it. So, and by the way, nobody.
Why don't you redact your mom's information and just email it to her?
As soon as she gives.
But yeah, definitely
email
redact the information before you send it to Queen Bee or show it to her, because nobody else needs to know that information.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with
Well,
you
why
here.
would
But
they?
then again, I mean, aren't I?
Look, I definitely don't agree with Queen Bee on quite a bit of things, it seems. I mean, I have nothing against her personally. I just disagree with her. But even I would trust her with that information. I mean, I wouldn't feel like I needed to redact that if I were Uni. I mean, there's not a lot of people I would trust with that information, but I think if anything, she's shown that she is very protective of shit like that. So I would absolutely trust her with that. I don't know what the fuck is. I don't know why that's a thing here. I don't know. My
giving it to Queen for legal reasons isn't so she can, you know, file. She's going to need it unredacted if she's going to take it to the police, is what I was.
Well, yeah, and I mean, it's. I mean, I would like if you can, you know what I'm saying.
That's why I thought a video would be really good.
But I mean, if you don't,
it's more evidence, I guess.
Well,
if you're not comfortable with it, you can redact it.
I'm comfortable with whatever you want, Queen.
What you can do is just send the police number.
I'm comfortable with whatever you want, my queen. That's what it sounded like. I got to
and I can redact it if you.
I'm confident, I guess.
Well, if you're not comfortable with it, you can redact it.
I'm comfortable with whatever you want.
What you can do is just send the police number, and I can get the number to your report, and I can give it to mine and put it with mine. You know, like or however that works. I mean,
that'd be great. And I think Cappy was basically referring to like your mom takes a picture, you get the copy, you print it out, you redact the info, and then you email it to the Queen. That's what.
Wait, who's Cap? Oh, Cappy's Cappy's okay. Hi, Cappy. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Okay, gotcha. Okay, like I said, I'm kind of dumb. Boston, what's up, bro? How are you, buddy? Haven't seen you in a week or so. Yeah, this is all just a bunch of kind of like, I think, because we have like a couple things going on out in the community. And I just, you know, whatever you guys need me for, reach out. I'm not ignoring anybody. I'm not changing anything. However I felt a month ago, I still feel this way now. I know there's a lot of things out there going on. I don't know how else to reference them, but, you know, I'm just doing my same thing I've been doing.
I'm looking at the chat here. And where'd it go? Curious Idea. Hi, by the way. Says the whole Zen moderator with Uni and CW were going at each other was cringe. What was that? Then the whole Kyle and Steve McRae fights. Okay. What? Oh, is this like other shit that happened? I never even heard of that. Okay.
Doing, and I'm open to criticism, open to hearing your issues, open to coming on streams, but you know, like I'm working it. It doesn't happen instantaneously because this has thrown a big wrench into things. You know, JLR is stepping up his.
That reminds me too. I want to just put this message out there. So I have someone in my DMs again telling me how, boy, you're basically telling me I'm an idiot because I had said that I think that that account is one of Katie Sock's. When in actuality, what I said was I think the account is one of Katie Sock's, or that account is affiliated in some way. It's either way that account is acting on behalf of Katie, whether it's a direct Sock account or another variation. That's what I think. And I want to say that in all of my years doing this, whenever I've accused some account of specifically being a certain person's Sock account, the only time that person has landed in my DMs is to tell me that it's not their account when it is their account. Because when it's not their account, nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. People, they're like, oh, go ahead, think it's me. Come for me. I don't give a shit. You know, because they know it's not them. Only when it's them and they're like, oh shit, I'm found out. I better put a stop to this shit. I'm going to go in that bitch's DMs right now and try to put a stop to this. That's what happens. Okay. So, and I also want to say that we've already had this conversation before. You were already, I don't think it's in my DMs. Maybe it was in my DMs. It was somewhere though, where you made a comment directly to me trying to, I don't know, explain some shit away or whatever. And then suddenly that YouTube channel got some like new uploads or whatever of a dog. Okay. But whatever. I digress. We've already had this conversation. And once again, you're in my DMs, I think, because I called you on it. I called you out on it. So, yeah, let's be honest. I do think that your account is definitely working on behalf of Katie in some way, shape, or form. So, sorry, not sorry. I'm more than happy to show you why it is I think that, though. I will lay it all out for you. But that'd be stupid of me, too. But I'll still do it. You'll just learn how to do it better next time, probably.
Shit, as much as I was probably wrong in my initial stream, thinking that, it's more.
Hey, Nana Hawk, member for 20 months in the bushes 90% of the time. I may join you in the bushes every now and then. I'll bring a 6-pack or something, though, okay? These people out here are crazy.
More of what I'm trying to say is I think it is more of a threat than what I initially thought, regardless of what he's writing, because that's how it's been explained to me. I'll talk about that later, though. So, yeah, okay. I'll get a hold of you, Queen, in the email.
Yeah, the account I'm talking about is Lesbianist on YouTube. It's also her name on Twitter, although her Twitter handle is something different. But her Twitter name is Lesbian, or used to be Lesbianist. I don't know. But the name on Facebook is Sandra Salamandra. I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but yeah.
I'm going to use the email anytime I need to get a hold of you from now on. So I got it saved here. So anyway, thanks, guys. If you need me, hit me up. Nick, come in later, man. I don't know if we're going to be live tonight, but yeah, jump over, man. Talk to us. We'll be over there.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, hit me up whenever you said you're going to go tonight then, or no?
I'm going to call her after this, and I don't know when I don't want to tell you right now, but I'll talk to you about all that, in the email. I'll just shoot you an email and I'll let you know everything that's going on after I make a call. Okay?
All right, cool. That's cool. Yeah, that's cool. That works.
Okay. And all right. So, and I apologize.
Yep, Mandy, you're right. I can't think of the name right now, but you're absolutely right. There's another one also that had their entire account used to just retweet Katie. I think they were from Germany or something. Yep. See, let's be honest, it's not so much retweeting Katie. It's Katie made a statement and a tweet on Twitter. Then I found the exact same thing verbatim posted in a Facebook group by Lesbianist regarding Katie and Unirock or whatever. It was Katie put some shit out listing all these things wrong with Unirock or whatever. Verbatim, Sandra said the same fucking shit on Facebook in a Facebook group. And I see her anytime I see her in these live stream chats, she's always bringing up all this old shit, like with LB, with Creepshow Art, and she's hung up on this shit, and Emily D. Baker. Okay, nobody else is talking about this shit. Nobody's even talking about Katie half the time, but let's be honest, right there with it. And everything. She's the one who started. It was her encouragement, her nudging or whatever, that got the exposing Big Juicy group or whatever to stop posting Unirock shit, because Unirock was a bigot and everything else. That's what she did. And she also started that whole narrative on Nonsense's page. And before you know it, Nonsense and company over there on the page were even teaming up with her saying, yeah, let's not post his shit anymore. He's just fucking crazy, So yeah, this person is always posting to Katie's defense, always right there to fucking bring up all this old shit with Unirock and everyone else. That's all this account does, is just fucking keep going after all of these grudges that Katie has held over the years. This account can't let that shit go. So yeah, I think they're on behalf of Katie, I should say. I don't know if it's a job or not, but they're there on behalf of Katie, in my opinion.
Apologize for the confusion, or if I scared anyone. I was scared myself. I know it's not an excuse.
Well, no, I just was kind of, like I said, I would have never really known had you not made that community tab. If you wouldn't have made that community tab, I would have never known nothing about it, because I didn't get a chance to watch your live. And then somebody has sent me a screenshot of the community tab, and it said that you were live. Then I read it. I was like, what does he mean? Talk to him behind the scenes. He's already live about it. What the hell's going on?
Yeah. No. I wanted to talk to you about the details. I wasn't, discussing in that stream.
What?
And, more things about the.
Whoa. Cheap ass. Who are you talking about? Who downloads Molly's Kicks and plays it on YouTube? You're talking to Dash, so let me see. Mandy, the one who took it. Okay, Mandy. You're Dash. They try to claim oh. Yeah, I really, really want to know who you're talking about. Cheap Glass. That's fucking crazy. I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not at all surprised. Not for a second. But I really want to know who the fuck's doing that though. Because obviously they didn't want her off the platform that much. They just wanted to be able to monetize her content on the platform and not her. One of the fools. That's what I've been hearing. Not sure who. Okay. If anyone knows who it is, can you please let me know? You send me a DM or an email or whatever, or however you want to get it to me. I don't care. That's up to you. But all my contact information is in the about section on the channel here. So if that helps, I will absolutely keep you anonymous. I will do that by default. Okay. So unless and until you tell me otherwise, that's what I'm going to do. So Queen Bee was playing her kicker. Why are people doing that? Why? You know, the fucked up thing is that I was listening to a stream today. I think it was Queen Bee's stream today that she was doing as it was like, and they were talking about when Unirock was on stream with Molly, and was it Molly, Goose, and I don't know if I think Justin was there too. It was right around Labor Day weekend though. They were talking about it, and they wanted to commentate on that. They wanted that video, and I thought, you dumb fucks, you could have had it. In fact, you know what? I'm willing to bet that her content, Molly's content, she was probably able to save and keep a lot of it, especially since she did her shit through StreamYard. StreamYard records your shit for you until you delete it. So, or until like so many days has passed or whatever. So I wouldn't be surprised if she still has a copy of that. Now, if only you guys didn't fuck her over and kick her off the platform, she might like and let you watch it, and you could go, I don't know, find something to hammer Unirock with. But now you don't have that. That sucks. Isn't the channel called Tragic Tea? I think it's Kool-Aid's new channel. I may be wrong, but I think that's what it is. I don't know. Again, I gotta wear my glasses before I read this chat. I just read the hi guys, and I thought that Vape said something else. Jesus. Where are my other glasses? No, they're not too dirty. Couch clips? So let me get this straight. The people that have a problem with Molly and got her kicked is using her kick on YouTube on other channels. Yeah, that's messed up. Fake outrage confirmed. Exactly. Yeah. Because I'm going to say that you don't think that she's dangerous. You don't think that she poses a threat to any victims or anything. If you are perpetuating her content, you are putting it out there to a larger audience, to the more masses, and you're profiting off of it. Yeah. That's wow. Like that, I'm like fucking angry for Molly if that's what's happening. Like, I'm pissed off for her, because it's almost like people wanted to keep Molly around. The people wanted to keep her content worthy, keep her relevant, keep her profitable, but they just wanted to take away any chance and opportunity for her to make any profit off of herself. That I take an issue with. I really do. Because that's just fucking exploitative. And I don't care what you say Molly has done, and you may be right about it. I don't care what she's done or what she hasn't done. She doesn't deserve to be fucking exploited like that for any of these channels for fucking profit. She doesn't. No one does. So fuck that. I mean, that's some fucked up shit. I really want to know who's doing this. All right. I'm gonna play. a few more minutes. Actually, I think this is coming to an end. He's leaving in a minute, isn't he? Oh yeah, he's gone within a minute or so. All right, so, oh god. Oh, they finally wrapped up their stream from today. But what stream was it I was listening to? Which one was I don't even know. Oh, this one was the one I was just listening to, right? No, it's not.
Queen.
He's so stinking cute. I just love him. I'm like, oh my god, he's got to be our Hive mascot. That's it. Mm-hmm. Haley Ryan, hold on. Hi to my 2 favorite bees. I know that's right, baby. I know that's right. Here, you know what? Let's make Justin do a little twerking. We ain't got to see it.
I think we got a super chat.
Oh my god, I'm so fucking sick of hearing that. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Okay. The chat's not gonna.
Attention, true crime community. True crime community has been infiltrated.
And said nobody had done anything, so we truly thought maybe she wasn't pulled over.
Okay, I just gonna play a few, just I don't know, minutes of this, just wherever I happen to land on, because the whole stream, every time I checked in with it, they were just going, they were complaining and just talking nonstop about how Unirock was full of shit. Which I mean, duh, but yeah, I thought it was interesting though, just how they found so much to say about it for so long today. Like, oh, interesting.
That something had happened. Police are processing her car, trying to figure out what happened. And one of Stein's friends who found the car said her phone was inside, but not her wallet or her keys. And they got a picture of her. Here, I'll post a picture of like what they have on this post, you know, like the regular post, because she's got like a little yellow, what are those little cars that like a little slug bug car or whatever? Like
the Beetle.
Yeah. She got one of those.
Bryce is not giving me that.
So then come to find out, check this shit out. Of like what they have on this post, you know, like the regular post, because she's got like a little yellow, what are those little cars that like a little bug car or whatever? Like
the Beetle.
Yeah. She got one of those, like a yellow one.
A yellow Beetle.
Yeah, so then come to find out, check this shit out. The second thing I got today was a fucking post that said she faked the entire fucking thing. She faked it all.
Yep. This girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wasn't ever pulled over.
In the chat here that says, wait till y'all find out who he really is. I have screenshots. What, are we making some really off-color jokes in the chat? Have you come?
When we can't be here.
You guys like,
you know, when I can't be here, you know what I mean? Like the same guest, all you up here go up there on the same panel. You know what I mean? That's the whole reason. That's the whole purpose of her doing that. You know,
that y'all do. Y'all go up there a lot.
It's the same people that, you know what I'm saying, sit on my panel. They sit on her panel. The same people that are in my chats go into her chats. If we ever had a big ass fucking blowout, I mean, then what?
It'd be weird. It'd be a house divided thing.
It would be.
That's the only problem.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah. We talk to each other though. Like we don't do this public bullshit like Dolly and that we're
my awesome mods. Thank you, Autistic Show. Sent me a Wikipedia link to Jonathan Lee Riches. And I also have I think the channels people were talking about in the chat were Tragic Tea and Couch Clips. I have links to those. Here. Okay, so for those interested, I kind of want to know too. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this so we can learn together. Oh shoot, I never even took that comment down. I'm sorry. Okay. right, so Wikipedia says, Jonathan Lee Riches is a convicted fraudster known for the many lawsuits he has filed in various United States district courts. Riches was incarcerated at Federal Medical Center, Lexington, Kentucky, for wire fraud under the terms of a plea bargain. His release date was April 30th, 2012. He was arrested for violating his federal probation in December 2012 when he left the Eastern District of the state of Pennsylvania without permission. He allegedly drove to Connecticut and impersonated the uncle of Adam Lanza, the shooter in the Sandy Hook Elementary School incident. What the fuck? Since January 8, 2006, he has filed over, oh, that's right, I remember hearing about this. He has filed over 2,600 lawsuits in federal district courts across the country, some of which have received considerable press attention. Among the more famous defendants of his lawsuits are New England Patriots coach Bill Belichick, former President of the United States George W. Bush, former Attorney General of the United States Janet Reno, Martha Stewart, NASCAR driver Jeff Gordon, former Atlanta Falcons quarterback Michael Vick, entrepreneur Steve Jobs, celebrity blog. Okay, we get the point. He also sued the late, I don't know who that is, and the Immigration and Naturalization Service on November 7, 2007, to prevent him from being deported to Pakistan and tortured upon his release from prison in March 2012. There's no evidence beyond this lawsuit of any attempt to deport Riches. Why is he not a natural citizen or something? I don't know, whatever, doesn't matter. On April 9, 2008, Riches filed a request for a temporary restraining order in the U.S. District Court against Grand Theft Auto publisher Take-Two developer Rockstar Games, Williamsburg, and claiming that the defendants put me in prison, the inmate stated. Defendants contributed to plaintiff committing identity theft. Defendants' games show sex, drugs, and violence, which offends me, Riches continued. Defendants put me in prison. I face imminent danger from violent inmates who played Grand Theft Auto, who will knock me out and take my gold Jesus cross. What the fuck? Oh my God. Not the gold Jesus cross. It reminds me of, was that movie Cruel Intentions, I think? Sarah Michelle Gellar. She has the big silver cross that's filled with Coke. Not my gold Jesus cross. Riches attempted to intervene as a plaintiff in the Madoff investment scandal, claiming that he met Bernard Madoff on eHarmony in 2001 and taught Madoff identity theft skills. Oh my God. So he doesn't actually believe this shit, right? I mean, he's like trolling the fucking court system, right? Right? Please tell me this is Poe. In 2009, Riches filed for an injunction against the Guinness Book of World Records, seeking to stop them from listing him as the most litigious individual in history. Guinness spokeswoman Sarah Wilcox told the Huffington Post that there was no such listing and no plan to create one. Most litigious man is not something Guinness World Records has ever monitored as a record category, she said. The action, like the vast majority of Riches filings, was dismissed. Some of Riches' defendants are not even persons subject to suit. Those include Adolf Hitler's National Socialist Party and the 13 Tribes of Israel. One lawsuit in which George W. Bush was the first named defendant also includes another 783 defendants that covers 57 pages. They include Plato, Nostradamus, James Hoffa, various Buddhist monks, all survivors of the Holocaust, the Lincoln Memorial, the Eiffel Tower, the USS Cole, the book Mein Kampf, or the Garden of Eden, the Roman Empire, the Appalachian Trail, Plymouth Rock, the Holy Grail, Nordic gods, the dwarf planet Pluto, and the entire 3 Mile Island accident. Okay. A number of Riches' lawsuits have been dismissed as being frivolous, malicious, or for failure to state a claim upon which relief could be granted. The U.S. court judge who dismissed Riches' suit against Vic as, I don't even know, how do you pronounce that word? Is this hard C or soft C? I want to see. Oh, wait, does that have a dictation thing right there? It's not gonna spell. Oh, okay, I think that's for me. Okay. doing this is the only reason my vocabulary is even as good as it is, because I had no vocabulary. Like when I started writing a blog post, I realized just how limited my vocabulary was. It's so much bigger now. All right. Farcical. Okay. Oh, like farce. Okay, I'm an idiot. As farcical, opined that his lawsuits were clearly self-promotional. He is barred from proceeding in forma pauperis. I don't know. In 2018, Riches was indicted by a federal grand jury in Arizona. He is charged with making false statements and other frauds after an attempt to file a lawsuit against Gabby Giffords while posing as Jerry Lee Lofner. A collection of Rich's lawsuits was published on April Fool's Day of 2016. In November 2018, Rich's self-published Nothing is Written in Stone, a Jonathan Lee Rich's companion, which contains a selection of his lawsuits as well as an autobiography. Okay, so that's who Jonathan Lee Rich's is. Thank you so much, Autistic Shill, for that. It was actually quite an entertaining read. I kind of want to get his book now and read it. I mean, if nothing else, I think it would be entertaining. So the other channels, though, that you guys were talking about in chat, I saw Tragic Tea was one of them, and Couch Clips. Did you guys want me to put the links here into the chat for you guys, for your convenience? I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly why it is you guys were talking about them, so just let me know what you want me to do, and I'll do it. I got a question. Sure thing, Jacob. What's up? Oh, is that Jacob? Oh, is that the Jacob from earlier? I hate getting stuck in rabbit holes. Yeah. Sometimes I like them, but yeah. See, when it's a rabbit hole of something like relevant and something that like I'm discussing or whatever, just interested in and talking about or whatever, then fine. But I hate it when I'm reading or going through looking for something to do with something I'm interested in, and then I take like a detour, and then like 3 steps later, then I fall into a rabbit hole. That's what I fucking hate, because that's always a waste of my time. But I still do it. His reviews on Amazon are positive. People loved it. Yeah. I mean, he's very creative. Just reading the very little bit I did right just now about regarding his lawsuits. I mean, yeah, he's got a very creative mind. So I would venture that his writing would be entertaining too. What coronation on Saturday? I don't know. What do you mean? What's the Saturday? What? Who's being coronated? I don't get it. Okay, so no, I don't see anyone asking for those links, so I'm not gonna bother. Anyway. What's Adam anyways? Who is Couch Clips? You know, I have to say, it's nice to see one of these channels here. I mean, yeah, I expect to see Molly and Bullhorn Betty up there and everything, fine. But it's nice to see that they're adding other content creators too on this channel. Like, was it Voices Behind the Wall or something? Like, I don't even know who they are, but it's just nice to see other creators on here for once than just those two. Unless I read into that wrong. I don't know. Where am I? 2 months ago? Oh, well. Okay. I'm done. Queen Camilla. Oh, see, I'm thinking like, what is there some like ridiculous like football thing or something? I don't know. Fucking, don't we have like a rose parade or something? That's where my mind went. I wasn't even thinking English royalty. Oh, so Camilla's going to be the queen now? Wow. Huh. I still would have liked to have seen Princess Diana as queen. No, Charles didn't die. I'm guessing that since Queen Elizabeth, though, died, that Prince Charles is going to become king, and since he's married to Camilla, I don't know. I don't know how it all works into like that stuff, but what? Oh my God! Voice says no. Big mistake. I promise you. I wasn't even gonna do anything. I don't what. I was just happy to see someone other than Molly there. Oh well. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. My friend's probably gonna be. Actually, I say she's probably gonna be here soon, but like she's always taking forever, so she might be here before midnight. Anyway, hi Amanda. Sorry, I'm leaving now. But it was a fun stream, so hopefully you catch, start from the beginning, catch the replay. What's tomorrow? Friday. I go in early tomorrow, don't I? Where's my pictures? Friday. Oh yeah, I go in at 11:30 tomorrow. So, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. I definitely won't be in the morning or afternoon. I might in the nighttime, but I get done at 5:30, and a couple of my girlfriends were talking about coming down there when I get done with work. So I don't know what's going to go on. I don't really have a whole lot of money, so it may not be that. Anyway, I don't know. I'll see you around. Bye, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for being here.